Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some exciting news from the world of finance, specifically focusing on a currency that's making some serious waves in Asia. We're talking about the Malaysian Ringgit, which has claimed the title of Asia's best performing currency this year. If you're interested in economics, investing, or just want to know what's happening in the global markets, you'll want to stick around for this. So, what's all the buzz about? The ringgit is on a remarkable run, getting closer and closer to a 4-year high. This isn't just a random fluctuation. It's a story of growing economic strength and a shifting global landscape. Analysts are pointing to a few key factors driving this impressive performance. First, let's talk about the economy. Malaysia's economy is showing solid momentum. When a country's economy is growing, it becomes a more attractive place for investment. Think of it like a company reporting strong earnings. Investors take notice. This positive economic traction is building confidence both at home and abroad. On top of that, Malaysia's central bank, Bank Negara, has been holding its interest rates steady. In the world of currency, stable and predictable monetary policy is a huge plus. It signals stability and confidence in the economic outlook, making the ringgit a more appealing currency to hold. Another major piece of the puzzle is the easing of global trade tensions. For an export-oriented economy like Malaysia, global trade is everything. When major economies are on good terms and trade flows smoothly, it's a massive boost for countries that are key players in the supply chain. As tensions have cooled down, the outlook for Malaysian exports has brightened considerably, further strengthening the foundation of its economy and, by extension, its currency. Now, let's follow the money. Where is all this confidence coming from? A big part of the story is the return of offshore investors to the local debt market. When foreign investors buy a country's bonds, they first need to buy that country's currency. In this case, investors are buying Malaysian ringgit to purchase Malaysian bonds. And they're not just dipping their toes in the water. They're diving in. According to data compiled by Bloomberg, foreign investors have poured nearly $4 billion into Malaysian bonds so far this year. That's a significant inflow of capital, and it acts as a powerful anchor for the ringgit, pushing its value up. This influx shows that global investors see Malaysian bonds as a safe and profitable place to put their money, which is a huge vote of confidence in the country's financial stability. So, where do we go from here? The experts are optimistic. Analysts from major financial institutions like PNY and Malayan banking are forecasting that the ringgit could continue its climb. They're watching a key level for .1 ringgit to the US dollar. If the currency strengthens past this point, it would reach its highest level since May of 2021. That would be a major milestone, marking a significant recovery and a new chapter of strength for the currency. What does this mean for the average person in Malaysia? A stronger ringgit has its pros and cons. On one hand, it makes imported goods cheaper. Anything you buy from overseas, from electronics to food, could cost less. It also makes traveling abroad more affordable. On the other hand, it can make Malaysian exports more expensive for foreign buyers, which could be a challenge for some industries. However, the overall sentiment is that the current strength is a reflection of a healthy and improving economy, which is good news for everyone in the long run. For international investors, a strengthening ringgit combined with a stable bond market makes Malaysia a very attractive destination for capital. As a sign that the country is successfully navigating the complex global economic environment and is well-positioned for future growth. The combination of strong domestic fundamentals and a more favorable external environment is creating a perfect storm for the Ringgit's success. In summary, the Malaysian Ringgit's stellar performance isn't an accident. It's the result of a strengthening economy, stable monetary policy, a calmer global trade environment, and a massive surge in foreign investment. As the ringgit approaches a potential 4-year high, it's a clear signal of the growing confidence in Malaysia's economic future. It is definitely a story we'll be keeping a close eye on in the coming weeks and months. What are your thoughts on the ringgit's performance? Do you think this upward trend will continue? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. Thanks for watching. And if you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more updates on the global economy. See you in the next video.